Hey guys. So the electricity went out for a moment. Come on, Noche. And it was blowing quite a lot. Hold on. Just gonna put it on the stand. I'm in my bedroom. I took some footage when it was like really happening, but it just seems like more of a tropical storm. I wanted to share it with you guys. Let me get my microphone. Microphone check, microphone check. Good morning, everybody. There we go, microphone check. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. It is a rainstorm. So I'm taking a little bit of footage of the tropical storm because a lot of you guys ask about hurricane season. And I wanted to give you guys just a little look of what it looks like. Hold on, I'm going to tie up my curtain right here because it's going to get it in the way. There we go. So I just wanted to give you guys a little view. Let me turn the camera a little bit better. I don't know what the internet's like because it just went out a second ago. And so did the electricity. So surprised that it came on so quickly again. But I did take some footage of it really blowing, and I'm going to put that footage up later. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, you guys are getting a good view there. Let me see if I can go out a little bit more. I'm going to be moving away from the modem, so hopefully everything will be all right. Everything's going to be all right. There we go. So Playa Sosua is like straight across the way. It was blowing really hard a minute ago. Like, I was thinking my plants right there were going to fall over, and I was thinking that those blue curtains were just going to balloon off. But right now, it's just feeling like a tropical storm. Now, a lot of you guys, you're like, oh my gosh, the hurricane season, what is it like? Because that's what I used to think before I came here. And I used to be afraid. I used to actually plan my vacations to Cuba when I used to go to Cuba all the time around hurricane season because I was terrified that if I went on vacation, it was just going to be, a crap show. Total rain all the time. And that's not really what hurricane season is like. Hurricane season just means that it's more likely to have a hurricane during those months. It doesn't mean that it's raining all the time, and it doesn't mean that there's hurricanes all the time. Actually, some years may go by and there may just be a hurricane warning, but it ends up being a tropical storm. And you guys know what storms are from all around the world. This right here, I wouldn't say is any different than a rainstorm that I would experience in Toronto. In Toronto, there's been some doozies like thunder and lightning, and there's not a lot of thunder here actually, ever. There was lightning the other day, but I never hear thunder. You know how that thunder rolls and it goes whoosh, whoosh. I don't know if some of you guys heard those type of thunderstorms before. That doesn't happen here. So very interesting. Okay, the rain's coming down hard again now. It's going to start blowing. There we go. So it goes through increments of getting hard, getting soft, getting hard, getting soft, and wind blowing, but not so much that my plants are blowing over. I thought for sure a little minute ago, like I said, they were going to blow over, but they haven't, and they're pretty cool. Um, so yeah, only 1 year was there a lot of rain, and that was like December. I said this in my other video that I'm going to be putting up later. So for those of you who are going to watch both videos, you're going to get the same information. But about 2.5 years ago, December, Christmas time, it started to rain. And I remember at this time I lived in Bate. And also at this time, it rained so hard every single day that I just felt so tired. And even my B12, vitamin B12 went down. Couldn't even get off my couch. It was like I had to take vitamin B12 shots for the first time in my life. And yeah, it rained for like 4 days straight and then stopped, rained for like 2 days straight, and then it rained for like 3 days straight, then it rained for like 2 days straight, not in that order, but just kind of 2 days without any rain, and then rained again for like 2 weeks straight. Never ever did it again. Never did it before that, and it never did it after that. And that was in December, because that's usually the rainy season. But this is what we call the hurricane season in September and October. And to be honest with you, I don't ever remember a hurricane in the 4 years and a bit that I've been here. So not so bad, right? So those of you who do want to come and relocate here and you are terrified of that type of weather change or that type of climate, don't be afraid. Actually, the Dominican Republic is shaped in a certain way where a lot of the hurricanes go right over the island. They had one hurricane, I think it was like about 12 years ago, maybe 10 years ago, I've heard. I wasn't here at the time, and it flooded. A lot of things were, you know, like roofs and stuff like that were destroyed. Actually, I remember now, 2 years ago, July, there was a rainstorm here. And maybe it was August. It was August, yeah. And I was living in Cabarete at the time. Some of you guys might remember that place that I lived in. And I took a video of that. And that was a pretty bad rainstorm, actually. And I can remember a guy who I was dating at the time, his mother's roof came right off. But she lived where, her roof was not really on in the first place. She lived over in the barrio, like in the hood, where the roof wasn't really on tight anyway to begin with. It was a zinc roof, and it just went phew, and it flew right off the house. And I can remember my apartment flooded. So yeah, but that was a tropical storm, and it was quite windy. I actually took video footage of that. I remember now, that's right. And this is nothing compared to that. But even that was just like a heavy rainstorm. Sounds beautiful, eh? Let's listen for a minute. Let's see if I can show you guys a view of Playa Sosua. I hope the internet stays stable. It's only going to be a second. I'm going to take you guys over there and show you Playa Sosua. Hold on. Not a very big view of it because it's very foggy. See how foggy it is? Playa Sosua right there. Let's go back in so we don't get wet. Even though there's a canopy up there. There's some holes in it because when they did construction upstairs, some stones came down, so it gets a little leaky. Come on, Noche. I know. Noche's like, Mom, what are you videoing now? She's always so patient when I do my videos. Come here, sweetheart. Hi. Let me show you guys Noche. You dog lovers. Look at her. Hi, Noche. Noche. Can you guys see her? She's like, what's going on out there? Noche. What's that? Hi, sweetheart. What's going on out there? Your beautiful face. Oops. Oops, hold on. It's getting harder again. Sorry about that, guys. There we go. So yeah, let's just listen to the rain. Tropical storm Fiona. Well, they're calling it Hurricane Fiona, but it's more like a tropical storm. I have to go out today at 10 o'clock. I'm supposed to be getting picked up to go show some houses and some apartments. And then after that, we're supposed to go for a bite to eat. I don't know how much of a day it is for that. It's pretty calm now. Hey, Double A. Thank you. Gonna be safe. If you guys haven't subscribed to my channel and you find my content interesting, please go ahead and subscribe. Hit that like button. I just put a video out today about do not eat your vomit. It's about, people that go back and eat their vomit. In the Bible, there's a saying, it says, when you let something go, something negative go, when you release something, don't go back and hold on to it. It's like a dog returning to its vomit for the big chunks. And in life, a lot of us, we do that. We go back and, we deal with an issue. It's done. It's over with. And then we keep bringing it up. And sometimes we even torment other people with it constantly. In that video that I put up this morning, my client, because I'm a soul coach, my client, she was like, told me that her husband, well, I say husband, but it's her boyfriend, cheated on her. And she wants to forgive him because she wasn't giving him sex. And he went and he cheated, and she wants to understand that situation. Let me be quiet though. You guys can watch the video. I'm gonna go make my coffee. I'm just gonna let this video roll, you guys. Close your eyes, listen to the rain. I'll be right back. I'm back, guys. Got my coffee. Let me do a little plug. I got my coffee inside of my tea colander. Look. As I'm selling these online, I deliver them all around the world. Those are stones right there, and they are really awesome to drink your drinks in because it's natural minerals. The stones don't go inside the water, but anyway, there's a cover for it. So, looks like the rain has stopped, and I'm gonna go get in the shower because I have to go show a few apartments today. And guys, there is Fiona. She passed by Sosua. Now, make sure you guys go online and you guys look at what's going to happen in um, Santo Domingo. That's where it's expected to really hit. Let me see, there's a couple of comments right here. Dimion says, nice tranquility with the rain. I know, right? I love it. TMI says, how bad is the storm? Not so bad. Not so bad at all. How you doing, TMI? Not so bad. Earlier it was blowing, and I got some footage of that because the electricity went out, and it was still like 7 o'clock in the morning, and so I was like, okay, let me take a little bit of footage of this. And those blue curtains, they were like, they were blowing. I thought my plants were going to fly off the balcony, and then, of course, when I went live to air, all of a sudden, it got calm. And it definitely doesn't remind me of the storm that was a couple of years ago when I lived in Cabarete. And I have that online. I think I called it Hurricane. If you guys just put up Cerise Fairfax and Hurricane, you guys will see that was actually interesting. The house flooded. Things were flying off the balcony. The more I remember it, the more I can remember it. Totally put that out of my mind. I forgot about it. But now I remember things were flying everywhere. Yeah. But this one's pretty cool. I'm going to go take a shower now, guys. I'm going to go and go out and show a house today and 3 condos. And it's so quiet right now that I can't even hear Playa Sosua. Usually when it rains, Playa Sosua goes. You can hear all the waves splashing. Because I don't live near the shore, I face the beach. I face the water, the sea itself. Let me see if I can give you guys a quick look before I hit the shower. I don't know if you guys can see the beach. Hold on. The rooster's out. He's out late. He's like, yo. There we go. I don't know if you guys can see that. Hold on. You guys see the water? It's kind of calm, right? You were supposed to leave today? You mean you're still here? Are you here? When you say you're supposed to leave, you mean you're supposed to come here today? You're supposed to leave America and come here, or you're supposed to leave the Dominican Republic and go back to America? I don't know. Some people aren't working today. Whoops. Some people aren't working today. A lot of real estate agents aren't going out to work today. So, of course, you guys know I'm a hustler, baby. So, of course, I'm going to go out. When I found out they weren't going out, I'm like, what? You guys have cars. You guys are Dominicans. You should be used to this. And look. But I will say, Santo Domingo is supposed to be getting hit hard. And Santo Domingo usually does have the worst weather in comparison to Sosua, the capital. You think it would be different because Sosua is where the water coastline is, and you think where the coastline is, it would be more of a uproar of water. But no, I guess because we're on the north coast. Coffee in the morning is amazing, eh? Anyway, the workers are out now. Make sure you guys watch that video I put out today about eating vomit. And I'm going to be uploading a short any moment right now on a turnkey condo, 2-bedroom, huge. Also has an upstairs terrace and an upstairs rooftop. Beautiful turnkey. It's only 115,000. Unheard of right now when it comes to downtown Sosua for a huge apartment like that. Apartments are usually going for like 2 bedrooms and large like that. Oh, and the maintenance fees every month, right? HOA fees are only $20. Can't beat that. But the only thing is the pool and the jacuzzi area is not maintained right now. But whoever moves in that building can definitely, you know, get someone in there to maintain it. It's only a 3-story building, and the turnkey operation is the 2 top floors. So pretty huge. So that means that probably the person who lives on the bottom floor couldn't care less about the pool or the jacuzzi because it's probably useless to them. They probably don't use it. And I feel that when I lived in places with pools, I didn't use the pool. Well, very often. Maybe 3 times. Anyway, guys, I better get going. I love you so much. Thank you so much for joining me. Hit that like button. Make sure if you like my content, go ahead and subscribe. Tomorrow I will be putting up a couple real estate videos and also one video about a guy. His name is Boogie. He is from New York and he is a retired Marine. I did a video with him, quite interesting, and I'm going to be putting his video up tomorrow. He's going to be talking about relocating and what his thoughts are coming here to the Dominican Republic and how many times he's been here. So he has a story to tell. And then Wednesday, make sure you guys join me Wednesday. Wow. My story time Wednesday for Diary of a Working Girl, I really have to put a shock warning out there for you guys. It is different. It's an international working girl story. A woman contacted me from Atlanta. She's a prostitute, and she's like, Cerise, I've been watching your stories on the Diary of a Working Girl, and I've been watching your story time. She's like, you know, she big time addict, and she's now for 5 months been clean, and she got word of Sosua, and she just wants to come here. She came into some money because her mom died, and so she's got her inheritance, and she doesn't want to stay in Atlanta and relapse. So she wants to come here, and she just wants to buy something near the water. She wants to just clean herself up. And the story that she told me, I called it Princess to Prostitute. Her dad's a pastor, and what he did to, I don't want to do too much of a spoiler alert, but he didn't do anything to her. But what he did is actually shocking. And it does have something to do with taking lives. I will say that. Oof. I was like, what, girl? Let me know if you guys know about this story in Atlanta. I've never been to Atlanta myself, so I really don't know too much about America either. I'm Canadian. But this story is really off the wall. I would say it's up there. Like I don't think any of the stories here can compare with that one. You know, And she has more stories about the streets. She's going to talk about the dark side of the streets in Atlanta. And I'm going to start doing more international prostitute stories as well. I don't know. They're just interesting. And, they're strong women and they're business women and they're getting their thing done. And not all of them are strung out. Some of them are actually pretty cool chicks, just providing a service and making a living. So that's coming out Wednesday. And then Thursday, more real estate. I want you guys to get in your heads. Tuesdays and Thursdays are always travel, tourism, real estate, and relocation. Just think TTRR. Travel, tourism, real estate, relocation. Every Tuesday and Thursday. Those are the days when I'm really promoting hard for the Dominican Republic and really promoting hard for you guys coming down here to really get an idea of what's happening here. But then, of course, Mondays, like today, is Motivational Mondays. And then Wednesdays is story time. Fridays, still working around that because it was Fitness Fridays, but you guys don't seem too interested in that. So I might just make that another real estate day or just a random day. Saturday is another story time. And then Sunday is live to air. So I bring out videos every single day. I also have another channel that I want you guys to subscribe to. Thank you for those of you who already subscribed to my other channel, and thank you for watching those videos. Wow, I'm getting a lot of views on those videos, and I just like to say thank you because it's so inspiring for me. That other channel is called The Dark Side of Lust. The Dark Side of Lust. Yeah. And those stories are crazy. I love story time. I'm a content creator. I'm a writer. I'm a soul coach. I hear a lot of stories from people. So, my way of getting them off my chest is sharing them with you guys. I don't like to hold on to these stories all the time. I've heard some doozies, some that I wouldn't even share on YouTube because they're just way too shocking or sometimes way too painful, and I don't even want to talk about them, Like, for instance, just before I go in the shower, one time a woman came and she sat in front of me and she told me that she hates her child and she wants to just end her child's life. And I was like, whoa, that just floored me. I was like, how am I going to talk to this woman? It's raining out again. I'm like, how am I going to talk to this woman? Oh, it's coming down hard now. Oh, it's going to go on and off all day. Huh. Here it comes. So I was like, how am I even going to talk to this woman? Like, immediately I hated her. I was just like, ooh. But then immediately after that, like just for a second, I was like, you know what? She needs help. She's reaching out to me because she wants someone to talk to about this and she doesn't want to take her child's life. She's just a sad mom, a desperate woman, And I told her, I said, show me some pictures of your child. And she did. So I, just started to sense certain things about the child and sense certain things about the mom. And I realized that the mom came from a very dysfunctional background and, she just didn't want to be a mother. And that's common. Some people, they decide that motherhood or fatherhood's not for them. So I spoke to the mom and I said, don't worry. Your child's 10. You only got another 8 more years. You're more than halfway there. Another 8 years and your child will be on their own. Just get them through school and do your best. And she contacted me throughout the following year after. This was years ago. This was like 12 years ago. And she contacted me throughout the year following after that. And she thanked me so much. And then, she got the help she needed because we made sure that we got her the resources and stuff like that. But she also in that session told me about some beatings that she laid on that child. And that's what really hurt me. And those are the stories I don't want to talk about on YouTube because those are painful for me because those are children that are defenseless. But, that's what it is. And again, we got her the help that she needed. Toronto has a lot of resources for that. It wasn't here in the Dominican Republic. Here in the Dominican Republic, it's very different when it comes to families. They really love each other's children, you know, for the most part. Huge family vibe here. Well, the sun's coming out too at the same time. And it's looking good. So, you guys have a wonderful day. Canadian here. Hey, Gary Kendrick. How are you? And then we have Money Travels. How are you? Oh, gosh, I have a couple of more here. Yeah, there we go. Gary, you're welcome. And Money Travels, heart to you too. Right now, it kind of looks like a sun shower because the sun it's kind of bright. It's not like a dark storm. So it's going to go like this all day, on and off, on and off. But again, I got to get in the shower right now because I'm going to go view some places with a client. Alrighty, guys. Have yourself a beautiful morning, noon, or evening. And you take care of yourself, treat yourself good, be safe out there. I love you. God bless.